Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm your host, Veteran Mountain Man, and it's another Spiritual Thursday. We are in the time of the hunt. We are in the fall harvest, and it's time to start preparing for winter. Many of you have already seen the leaves changing if you're in a deciduous forest, and actually it's gotten quite cold so far. I know down here in Tennessee it is definitely becoming a very brisk fall, and last year there was a very hard winter. Looks like we might be in store for another one. However, one of the things I did want to bring up is the fact that the hunting, taking on that role is not a bad thing. The animals currently are getting ready to start over-competing for food. And one of the reasons we hunt now is because we can take game out of the population. They've already reproduced, and in doing so, we will give a greater chance of survival for those that aren't harvested. And if we take what we harvest and we use it efficiently and effectively, we can survive the winter as well and not damage the animal populations. And this is something that continues to be hidden. See, hunting is natural for humans. It's something that we have always done. And as a pagan or a Wiccan, you should be supporting the hunt and condoning safe, sane hunting. I don't condone trophy hunting, but hunting for food I do condone. And we should be supporting these conservation movements that help through the act of selective hunting and active harvesting to maintain population sizes, remove overpopulation as a burden on the resources, and maintain the health of the herds that we hunt. As such, we need to make sure that we are doing it responsibly, that the animal is being used as much as possible, and we should be careful how we do it to make sure that we're not over-harvesting any one area. But the fact that we should not hunt is actually a serious misnomer, because in hunting we actually help the populations if we selectively harvest and use it efficiently. We really do. We reduce disease, we reduce competition for winter food, and we ensure that inbreeding doesn't occur too regularly, because members of the population get selected out, and in many cases it just happens to be bad luck for the animal taken. And I know in many cases people are like, oh, but Bambi, you shouldn't shoot Bambi. Well, the truth is, when you don't shoot deer and elk and selectively harvest out parts of the herd, you end up with situations like what's going on in Oregon right now, where most of the population have hoof rot, which is where their feet are falling off. And this happens because of lack of harvest and low food percentage per member of the population. It's not habitat encroachment that's causing it. It's the fact that they've overpopulated. See, humans, we are still predators, even though many people don't want to admit that. And one of the responsibilities of the predator is to ensure the health of the herd. And so by harvesting out members of the herd, you actually keep the herd healthy. You keep them responsive, and you keep them better fed, because they're not over-competing for food. Well, I want to thank you all again for joining me. Please don't forget to come to unapologeticpagan.com to check out other information on pagan, Wiccan, and other types of spiritualistic religions, as well as conservative ideas from within those spiritualistic religions. Also, don't forget to check out my social media links down below and subscribe to me on those as well. And as always, have yourself a beautiful day.